TakeTones.com. TakeTones.com.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Chick Smooth. So we've all seen what's transpired over the last couple of days with the podcast, with academics basically going off on Rory and Mal. I think the next question is, which a lot of you guys have pretty much been commenting and saying, yo, this is why you never go into business with friends. That's been one of the majority of the comments. And I'm going to go ahead and disagree with that right now. Did Joe Budden make a mistake in going into business with his friends, Rory and Mal? I'm going to say no. Here's why. Again, the dynamic of their friendship is what really made the podcast take off. Now, people may point to different factors, within the podcast, different moments, like the Drake moment, which, that was a pretty significant moment, right? But people stayed based off of the dynamic of the friendship, right? And even with Ish and Ice, which a lot of you guys are like, yo, I want them back. Like, it was way better with them. Joe is more of a friend to Ish and Ice than he is with Rory and Mal, right? He's known those guys longer. I think Ish, he's known him since he was like a teenager. So you can't say that you can't go into business with your friends when it was clearly working with Ish and Ice. So a lot of you guys, I think we just need to give them time. Yes, the podcast was very, very awkward. It wasn't really a fun listen. But this is just something that's going to have to be tweaked over time, and again, going back on the friendship thing, yes, you can absolutely go into business with your friend, but you have to first iron out the business, right? You have to first lay out what you want from it, and you guys have to come to a mutual agreement. I'm sure that there's instances where it may not work, but if you guys want the same goals, which might not be the case with Rory and Mal and Joe, because again, like I told you guys, Mal doesn't really see the podcast as a business. He sees it more as just two friends kicking it, which is fine because that's how the podcast started. But over time, the podcast grew. It's now a multi-million-dollar business. You got to treat it like a business. Again, I hope they've had the conversations needed to move forward from this part of it. But yes, you can absolutely go into business with your friends. And no, Joe did not make a mistake, working with his friends and going into business with them. Because I would have to say, this is just my take. You guys can disagree. If it wasn't for the dynamic of their friendship, there would be no JBP like we know it. It would still be a podcast, but the fans probably wouldn't be as heavily invested as we are now. Again, this is just my opinion. You guys tell me what you guys think about this. I know some of you guys have had terrible experiences working with friends, and that happens. That happens. But in this case, I just feel like, you need to first work out the details, make sure you guys have the same goals, and you guys should be good. Put your comments below. Subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later.